Hey, it's a random roller 6-8. We did a video the other day, a grind on a $5 table, and then we got company in the middle or towards the end of the roll, and we just forgot to count it up. So we're gonna run it back today. We're gonna do it just 22 inside. We will do a press, and then a collect, a press, and then a collect. Work our way through, and hopefully we could get a good profit out of this. And we're gonna pretend like we're not the shooter. We have gotten some comments though that, if you're the only one there, it might be a smaller casino. So we're gonna make a change, and we're actually gonna play a $5 pass line, and we'll work as the shooter. I don't have an independent roller today, so we're just gonna be doing the, I said we preach random rolling here. So that's what you're gonna run into out there. So they come out to 5, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little system here. 4, that's the 5, 6, 8, 9. When they're down, they need to be pressed up. Once they've been pressed up, we'll bring them back down, or collect. And that's how we'll kind of keep track of where we're at. So the point happens to be a 5, so we have the 5 back here. If the 5 hits, we'll place odds back at $3 to a rack. Kind of go from there. See how we get this built up. Hopefully we get a hot shooter. 6, 2, 8. So the first hit's gonna be a press. It pays 7. $1 back to our rack. And that's the 8. So 5, 6, 8. The 8's been pressed. And here we go. Three, 1, 4. 4 doesn't help. It's right there in that corner there. 3, 2, 5. Points 5. So it's gonna pay 1 to 1 on the line. Goes off. We'll bring this up and we'll use it for odds, or depending on what the number is here. So the 5 has been hit. 4, 1, 5. That works out good. So we just have that, but we have to make it true. We have to make it an even number on the 5 and 9. The odds must be even. And here we go. 6, 5, 11. No help. Here we go. 3, 2, 5. Right back on it. So we're gonna get paid there, and then back here we'll get paid 9. There we go. Take that back to our rack. The 5 has been brought back, so next time we are on the 5, we're going to be pressing it up. Here we go. Six, 4, 10. Points to be a 10. So now we'll take that $10. Place it on the 5. And here we go. 5, 4, 9. So that's the first hit on the 9. So we're gonna mark that. It's gonna pay 7. So $5 to press it. $2 back in our rack. 2, 6, 8. So the 8 has already been hit, so this one's gonna be a collect. We have 12 on it, so I paid 14. And we bring it down position so we know next time we have to press it. There we go. I was just about to say we need a hit on that 6. 6 is a pay 7. Press it. Bring $1 back to our rack. And we make a note of the 6. Next one will be a collect. This is an easy system to help keep track. 314. 4 doesn't help no one. Here we go. 628. So 5, 6, 8. This will be a press. So it's going to pay 14. Place it to 28. Bring 2 back to our rack. And we just pressed it so it's up. Next one will be a collect. 314. Doesn't do anything for us. 527. All right. Well, we started to get a little profit there. That's one shooter down. Here we go. So right now these are all back in the down position. 9. Oops. Good. Pull the line. So I said we're just gonna do it the way I'm used to here. And we're just gonna put the 22 across. For the purpose of the video, it's just easier to worry about the numbers up there. So if you want to play the pass, if you're shooting, then of course you just play the pass line, and pretty much everyone knows that portion. 415. So the first hit on the 5 is going to pay 7. Press the 5. Rack 2. Make a note that we flipped it. And here we go. 6, 4, 10. 10 on the end. 5, 1, 6. 6 is going to pay 7. We're going to press. Back to our rack. Flip our marker. And here we go. 415. So pay 14. That's the second hit. So bring that back to our rack. We move our marker back down so we know the next one's will be a press. And here we go. 325. So pay 14. $4 back to our rack. Move our marker so we know next one's a collect. 314. We've got the ends covered. Let's see if we could get back into our box numbers. Aces, different places. Here we go. 617. Oh, we were close there. I think we lost a little bit, like $8 or so. So that's to go off. These go back down to our initial. And here we go, coming out. Oh, that was another shooter, by the way. 325. 1, 2, 3, 4. 415, point hit. It's So pay 5, 6, 7. $2 back to our rack. Change our marker on the 5. And here we go. 5, 2, 7. It's on the come out, so that's all right. 6, 6. Midnight. So we're not playing that pass line, so it's not affecting us. 6, 4, 10. 10 on the end. Ooh. Oh. Lost control of the die there. 5, 1, 6. Give the pay 7. We're gonna rack $1. Press the other 6. Flip our marker in our rack so we know. Here we go. 3, 1, 4. No harm, no foul. Here we go. Come on, 6, 5. 6, 2, 8. It's gonna pay 7. Rack $1. Flip our marker. And here we go. 6, 5, 11. Yo 11. Need to get back on them insides. 5, 6, 11. See a yo, bet a yo. 5, 2, 7. Yeah, we only took back a couple dollars to our rack there, so that one hurt a little bit. That was the third shooter. So, puck is off. And here we go, coming out. 5, 3, 8. Drop in 22. And all these are. And that's another thing you can do. You could, always collect on the first hit and then press. Try to get your money back a little quicker. But 3, 3, 6. I like this method. That way if you hit, and then the second hit you're actually almost out of the hand, so it's only in there for a few bucks. Here we go. 6, 5, 11. Will we get another yo back to back again? Let's see. Here we go. 6, 4. 6, 4, 10. 6, 5, 11. It was close to being back to back. 3, 5, 8. That's the point. It's gonna pay 7. $1 back to us. And we've had the 6 and the 8. Forgot to flip my marker on the 6. I know I've not collected 14, so here we go. 2, 1, 3, ace deuce, shaka. So that's come out. Doesn't affect us. 3, 4, 7. Another come out. 4, 3, 7. That's kind of a good sign. Getting those out the way, maybe. 6, 4, 10 on the end. There we go. Come on, shooter. 6, 8. 7. Oh, all we got back was about $2, I think. So, I said this is a little bit of a grind. And once again, you have to be fortunate enough to even have a $5 table in your area to be doing this. $5, 4, 9. Next video, we're going to do this on a $15 table, a little different strategy, a little bit bigger bankroll. But they said that was the original plan, and we didn't do a count up at the end of our $5. Oops, we would have had our bets out there. Got to talking. You know, we're doing the standard 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was a 6. Gonna pay 7. Rack $1. Now, of course, at the casino, they would have just been, you know, hey, that, you know, you didn't have a bet out there, but for the video, we know what we're doing. Doing the same thing. Here we go. 527. Oh, jeez. Getting beat up now. That's 5 shooters. About halfway through the process. Hoping that one of these videos we only do like 1 or 2 shooters just because it's such a good roll, but we'll see. 516. Drop in 22. Use up some of these whites real quick. There's 22. Get me inside, dealer. Like I said, try not to be in a situation where you're dropping the dealer 22 whites, but we just gotta go. Oops. 437. Oh, here we go. Shooter number 6. Already down. Here we go. 4, hard 4, deuces. Let's go ahead and make sure before we shoot this, we get our bets down. Drop in exact change this time. And here we go. 549. 9's gonna pay 7. Rack in 2. Flip the 9. See if we can get some repeaters. Come on, shooter. 549. Oh, there we go. Right back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That 14 is coming up to our rack. And our marker flips right back. 538. 8's to pay 7. $1 back to our rack. Flip our marker. And here we go. 437. So we made 16, so we lost about $6 that time. We got through the dreaded 7th shooter. Flip our puck. And we're on shooter number 8. 426. Drop in 22. And here we go, shooter. 4, 6, 10. 10 on the end. 4, 5, 9. 9's to pay 7. Press it. Pull back 2. And flip our marker. 2, 3, 5. 5's to pay 7. Press the 5. Pull back 2. Flip our marker. Here we go, shooter. 5, 3, 8. 8's to pay 7. Our rack $1. Flip our marker. And here we go, shooter. Yo 11. 6-5. See ya, yo, better yo. See if we'll regret it. 4-1-5. That's a good one. So pay 14. The 14's coming back to our rack. We're bringing the 5 marker flip. Here we go, shooter. 5-1-6. That's the point. It also pays 7. $1 back to our rack. Bring down the 6. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, we just, okay. Here we go, coming out. Hard 4. So they've all been pressed up. So all of our markers have been pressed up. The 5 was brought down. That's the only one that's been hit twice. All right. So point's gonna be 4. Come on, shooter. 5-3-8. So that's it, pay 14. It's coming back to the rack. So the next 8 will press up. Now our markers are back on track. Here we go. Oh, same dice, same dice. They're gonna pass it in. They're gonna check it. Verify that serial numbers are all matching. 229, 229. We are good. Same dice. Here we go. 5-5. Hard 10. Down on the end. Here we go. Come on, shooter. 2-6-8. So that's gonna pay 14 again. We're just gonna go a half press to 18. Rack that. Now we know the next 8. We're gonna collect some. Here we go, shooter. Keep it rolling. 3-3, hard 6. It's gonna pay 14. And we have to collect that. Yep, there we go. Next one's gonna be a press. There we go, shooter. 5-3-8. 8 has 18, so I pay 21. I'm messing something up, I think. But like I said, sometimes you lose a little track. That last time we pressed it up because we had the half press. So it's 21. When in doubt, we're just gonna collect it. So we know next time we press it, we just collected the 6. So that should be down. We pressed the 5 and the 9. All right. Sometimes I get confused on there. But like I said, you know, when in doubt, you can do whatever you like. Here we go. 6-4-10. 10 on the end. Here we go, shooter. Keep it rolling. 4-4, hard 8. So it's 18, 21. I know we just collected. So this time we're definitely going to press. And here we go. Just doing the 1 unit press. They said we're trying to grind out. Good thing we only did a 1 unit press. Well, that one we made a little bit of money on that shooter. That was shooter 8. So here we go. Coming out. 2-1-3. Correct. Shaka. It's a loser on the front line. Pay the field. 3-3. Hard 6. All right. Here we go. We're gonna drop down 22. Got all these ones up here. So we're gonna do our 22 and then $1 on each of the hardways. See what happens here. Come on, shooter. 4-2-6. So the hard 6 is gonna fall. We're gonna make 7. $1 back to our rack. Let's make sure we have these right from the beginning. So we just pressed the 6, and there we go. And we're gonna leave our hardways off. It's usually most casino standard is they're off on the come out. You can change it, but we'll follow the puck. 4-2-6. Right back on that 6. Here we go, shooter. Let's get some pairs. 4-2-6. So 10s I pay 14. We pressed it last time. We'll collect. And I flip our marker. Here we go. 4-1-5. So pay 7. Press the 5. Rack the 2. Flip our marker. Here we go, shooter. 6-4-10. 10 on the end. Our hard 10 is gonna fall. Other than that, no effect. And usually I don't bet the hard ways, unless I have a place bet to cover them. So it kind of puts them back. 2-1-3. Shaka. 6-2-8. 8's to pay 7. Well, $6 on the 8 is gonna pay 7. Press, rack it, flip our marker. Here we go. 5-5, hard 10, and it just came down too. It's all right. We'll give them a chance, see what happens, and that's all we do. 2-3-5. 5's gonna pay 14. Last time we pressed, now we bring it down, bring the money to our rack. We're gonna take these ones, set them out of the way so we stay away from our marking system. There we go. All right. Come on, shooter, keep it rolling. 5-5. Hard 10 again. Oh, if we would have been on that and been able to parlay it, but one soft 10 took us off. 6-5, 11. No help, no foul. Here we go. 5-2-7. So we started to get a little progress there, but all right, that was shooter 9. So we're going to go ahead and do this 10th shooter. See what happens. Our hard ways come back. They're off. And here we go. 4-6-10. The 10 has been pretty on point today. $22. All right, that's our last shooter. See if we can make it a good one. aces, different places, spots, and a dot. Come on, shooter, get those place numbers. 437. All right. Like I said, we're sticking to the 10 shooters. Let's go ahead and count it real quick. See where we're at. We have a bunch of ones. Looks like we lost a little bit. Not too terrible. But let's see. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. $200, 220. So lost about $30. You know, probably toss in another 10, 15 for the crew. You know, like I said, not just tipping when you're winning. You want to tip your crew all the time. It's tough dealing, doing what they do, putting up with us. But, you know, here we go. Like, subscribe. Remember, subscribing costs you absolutely nothing. And I always like to mention that if I remember. I was at a casino the other day, and the guy said he would love to subscribe, but didn't have it in his budget. And a lot of us might laugh at that initially, but then it really opened my eyes and realized that some people hear the word subscribe, and they probably think it costs money. It doesn't. All it does is give you a notification every time we release a new video, any kind of content on the channel, and you can always turn notifications off. So please subscribe. I think we're around 72 subscribers and 7,000 views so far. So please help us grow. Subscribe, comment if there's things you like to see different, or if you like what you're seeing. And we'll see you soon with another video. Until then, we'll let them rip.